Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Talking Blues. We hope you're doing well today. So, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Let's get straight into it. So today's a bit of a different video. We thought about what we could do because eventually transfers are going to get a bit boring and we can't keep doing transfer videos all the time. So we thought about how can we make this better. And so we thought, well, fantasy football is available now. It's finally been reopened. So why don't we build our fantasy teams and show the viewers what we're picking for our teams, and let us know your thoughts, guys. Who are you picking in your team this year? So we're gonna get straight into this. We're gonna start with my team, and then we're gonna start with my dad's team, and then we're gonna give you an overall view on which team we think is better, and then we're gonna discuss maybe like a mini league or something. We'll go from there. So let's get straight into this. Let's start with my team. So let's just move this up here. Okay, right, let's get straight into this. My first goal, my goalkeeper straight away is gonna be Mendy. My first choice. Always has been, always will be. He was my choice last season and my choice in the season before that. My backup goalkeeper is going to be Caballero. Just because I think he's gonna save me money into the attacking areas of the team. My two favourite defenders are gonna be Reece James and Chilwell. Because why not? And they were fantastic last season. Chilwell, especially before he got injured. My centre backs. The rest of my defence, you don't really class it as centre backs at the moment here. I always prefer to go with a few wing backs. I'm gonna go with Kufal because I like Kufal. I think he's a decent player. He gets points because he's got a good cross on him. Lewis Dunk, exceptional. He doesn't do much wrong. He's a solid defender for a fantasy team. Always gets your points. And Dan Burn is always one of my choices as well. So we're going to go into the midfield now, and I'm going to tell you straight away that my midfielders, they're always my two choices straight away. I'll explain in a bit, but my first choice is always going to be Mount. I feel like he does a job every season. I feel like I could probably get away with maybe having someone like Fornals in there. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Declan Rice because I feel like Rice gets points all the time. He does really well. So he's in my team. So Dad, what are you thinking of my team so far?
Yeah, it's looking promising. I like the goalkeeper, Mendy. He'd be my first choice, I think, as well. It'd either be Mendy or Alisson. James and Chilwell, yeah. Rice, definitely, as a midfielder. Yeah, it's looking very promising.
Okay, so let's continue with the rest of my midfield. I like the fact that there's a few the prices are different this year. There's a few different players. I'm gonna pick McGinn, obviously. I think he's a solid player. He always does a job. And then my last two picks in the midfield, as we all know, these are probably the most liked picks, is Mohamed Salah and Heung-min Son. I've got 22 million remaining for my front three. So my first thought is what is going to be, half decent. Well, straight away, I feel like Gabriel Jesus. Let's have a look how much it takes off my budget. 14 million left. Okay, so I've got to be careful with my budget now. Okay, I'm gonna go with Brennan Johnson actually as well. I think that's a solid choice. And instead of Jesus, I wanted to put him in there because I want to put this guy in there because, and I think he's going to be amazing this season. Where is, I'm going to put, I know it sounds a bit bad, but if I can find him. I can find someone like cheap enough. Let's put in Force just because I need to keep that budget. And then for my last forward, I'm going with Erling Haaland. So this is my team. Yeah, I feel like how have I? Oh, you can't. Oh, right, okay. I've made the mistake of adding 3 players for Chelsea, but added Mendy as well, which makes it 4. So I'm going to take Mason Mount out, and that gives me a bit more of a budget to work with and put another player in that I really think will shine this season. I'm going to put in Kulusevski. Had a solid season last season. So this is my team. I think it's solid. I think, the players in here really work well. What do you think, Dad? My overall team?
Yeah, yes, showing solid form. Yeah, you've got a few budget players in there. Like I say, I like the fact that you've got James and Chilwell in there.
Who do you think is going to be the one standout player in this team? Who's going to be my points? My point getter. Looking at the team.
Well, in the forward positions, I think Haaland. Very dangerous, great goal scorer. Also you've got midfield Declan Rice. Yeah. You've got Salah.
Salah is a guaranteed point getter.
Always comes up trumps.
And Heung-min Son joined top goal scorer last season. I think they're 2 players that can be, point getters alongside Haaland. But I do think the most underrated player in my team, and the reason I picked him is I thought about it before, but then I decided against it, and I've only just decided to do it again now, is to get Brennan Johnson in, because he played well in the Championship last season, and he was silently going at the ranks. He was doing really well. People were starting to notice him towards the end of the season. And I think, now coming into the Premier League, I think he's going to really shine. I really think he's going to be one of those underrated players. So I think you should get him in your team, guys, if you're going to get, if you're looking for just a cheap striker who's going to get you points, definitely get him, well worth the money. I believe, and I think he's just going to shine. So let's move on, and now we're going to build my dad's team. So, Dad, who are we starting with in goal? Who would you like?
Always as goalkeeper, it's got to be Mendy.
Okay.
Yes.
So Mendy.
Absolutely.
And who would you have as your second choice keeper? Be aware, you've only got 100 million T's. Remember, as the same as last season.
Carson,
yeah. Okay. I get why cheap. He's not going to do much. And leaves you points, leaves you money in better positions. Who are you going to have as your defenders?
I think I would have to go with your.
So who are you going with?
Chilwell.
Chilwell. Oh, now. Chilwell.
Yeah.
And who else?
It's got to be Reece James, always.
Okay. Who are you going with for the rest of your defence? Who are you thinking? Bearing in mind you've only got so much of your budget left. You've got 79 million, so just be aware. And you can only have three players from the same team in your team.
Into that. Thiago Silva.
Okay, but you can't remember now, Dad. You've got 3 Chelsea players in there already, and you can't have more than 3 Chelsea players. So you're gonna have to pick someone else, or you're gonna have to take a player out to put Thiago Silva in.
Matty Cash.
Okay, Matty Cash. That's actually a solid choice. Okay, who else? See, personally, I would go...
Target. He's
Target, okay.
Target, yeah.
Okay. That's actually quite a nice...
on Target.
Oh, very clever. Very clever. Oh, didn't want to do that. So let's go now then. So who are we going to go with next? Who are you going to go with as your last defender, Dad? Come on, think fast now, come on. Remember, you've only got 69 million of your budget. So be wise with it.
Creswell.
Okay. Where is Creswell? There he is. Okay, so we'll add him in. So, now your midfield. Who are you going to have as your first midfielder? And bearing in mind you've only got 64 million left. Remember, you can't have 3 of the same club. You can only have 3 of the same club. You can't have any more. Come on, think.
Wilfred Zaha.
Wilfred Zaha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Who else?
I would say Ward-Prowse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else are you going to have, Dad?
Mount.
You can't have Mount because you've already got your 3 Chelsea players, as I've explained.
That's only 3.
You can only have 3 of the same club.
Let's go for Rafinha.
Okay. Might not even be in the league this season, but there we go. Okay, so who else are you going to have for your midfield?
Trossard.
Oh, okay. Bold choice. Last midfielder, Dad. You got one more midfielder.
Let's go Conor Gallagher.
You can't have him as a Chelsea player, and he's already.
Another Chelsea.
You got to be aware. You got to be aware of this rule, Dad, all the time.
Yeah, it's me thinking Southampton. Smith Rowe.
Okay, I like that idea actually. I kind of wish I did that myself, but there we go. Okay, so your front 3, your strikers. Who are you having? Remember, you've only got 31 million left. It's a lot more than I had.
Oh, I definitely have to put Haaland this season.
Haaland. Okay. Where? You put it on second page. There he is. Haaland.
King Haaland.
Yep, so who else would you have? Who else are you going to have, Dad? Ivan Toney. Ooh. Why? Why are you having Ivan Toney? What's the reason behind that?
He's got a lot of pace. You know, he's scored quite a number of goals last season. You know, he's a good player.
Yeah. Okay. Your last striker.
Oh, I'd have to go for Ronaldo there.
Okay. Okay, so that's your team. And this is my team. So I've gone for Mendy, Caballero in goals. Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Vladimir Kufal, Dunk, Byrne, Kulusevski, Declan Rice, McGinn, Salah, Son, Johnson, Force and Haaland up front. And you've gone for Mendy, Carson, Chilwell and Reece James, Matty Cash, Matt Target, Cresswell, Zaha, Ward-Prowse, Rafinha, Trossard, Smith Rowe, Ronaldo, Toney and Haaland. You've got a stronger front three than me, I believe. And I think that's okay.
Strategic planning.
You've been planning this for a couple of days, haven't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much. So yeah, guys, those are our teams. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. But yeah, like, I think that's a seriously strong team. You know, I think there's a lot of good stuff in there from you, Dad, especially Ronaldo and Haaland. I think that was a nice little strategic plan in there that you did.
Great array of players, plenty of chemistry.
Well, it's not about chemistry on this, as we know, Dad. It's all about points. It's all about getting points. And
all about fantasy, you know?
Yeah.
A team we would love to see play. But
well, there's a few players in there that I'm unsure of for my team, I think. But I'm gonna go for it in week 1. I'm gonna let it run. But yeah, before we end this video, guys, there was some news last night, and I didn't manage to catch it until this morning. But obviously this has come out for Fabrizio Romano. Let's have a quick look. There's a direct contact scheduled between Barcelona and Chelsea this week. Barca want to complete Cesar Azpilicueta deal as soon as possible. 2-year contract plus option for a further season. Marcos Alonso will be discussed too. He's hoping for a Barca move. So what do you think about this one, Dad? I mean, I personally don't want Azpilicueta to leave. So what do you think?
No, he's been with us for so long now. Great player. Yeah, like I said in a previous video, you know, he's always been there. You know, it is sad to see him go and back, you know, to Barcelona. But I think, you know, Aspi, he's been a great, outstanding player. He will be missed, along with the likes of Rudiger as well, who's gone.
I mean, look, yes, he's getting old. You know, he's 32 now, going on 33, I believe. He's just been a stalwart for the club. You know, club captain. You know, nearly 11, 12 years of service for the club. You know, always been a consistent player who we can rely on, and it's just sad if he goes. If he goes, it's sad. But you know, if you go, Aspi, you know, thank you for everything.
And you've got to remember, he's going out on a high note. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
He's won it all. You know, we got to think he's won the Premier League. He's won the FA Cup. He's won the Carabao Cup. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Europa League. He's won the Super Cup. He's won the Club World Cup. You know, he's won it all, and that's legendary status right there. You know, to win every single trophy at one club in your career is outstanding. So Aspi, if you are going, thank you for your service. You know, we wish you all the best of luck, and come back and see us at the bridge. You know, you're always welcome. You've been a legend, and yeah, just thank you so much. You know, I can't say any more than that, really. But yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. let us know your thoughts on our fantasy teams. Let us know your thoughts on the Azpilicueta possible move. Make sure you hit the like button, you comment, you subscribe, and you turn on the notification icon on. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. And yeah, have a good day. Bye, guys.